We're going to show you kind of quickly how to navigate through this display here in the cab on the Mensch Vacuums. We're going to do the vacuum separate from the side shooter. Right now we have, at the default, you have a bunch of engine parameters that come up. We got our coolant temp, engine RPMs, oil pressures, and our battery volts. You can go ahead and right below that engine too, you can push that button there. We get our active engine hours, our fuel rate, fuel levels, and again our engine RPMs. We're going to go back to that home screen, and you're going to see that you actually have a Mensch option there. So what we do is we're going to hit that Mensch option. Now this is our filter pressure for our return filter inside the hydraulic reservoir, our drive charge pressure, and our blower charge pressure. Now we want to be reading right about that 350. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually hit, it's kind of hard for you to read that, but it says Mensch Systems. Yeah, Mensch System pressure right there. We're going to hit that, and that'll give us our drive system. So if we were to, with our braking gauge, drive against that, that should go up to almost 6,000 PSI. Our blower system, again, will run up to about 6,000. That'll tell you your working operational pressures, and our function load system. You know, so like here, if we were to bottom our screen out, you know, we want to test the valve function on the front there, we're reading 385, you know, and now if I want to hold my arms in, you know, we're going to go up to that, you know, 1723, 1700 was our goal there, so we're real close. You know, there's 1800, 1832, so again, we're close. Nothing's perfect, so we're just trying to get as close as we can. And you're going to want to hold that switch so that we're holding that active pressure on each one. We're going to back up the screen, you can go to your temperature. Now the lowest temperature that we read is 122, which is why that blower temp and the oil temp are 122. If you see them reach above 122, that's when you know that, hey, I mean, it's reading accurate. Below that 122 is reading accurate as well. Our blower pressure, it'll read the negative pressure. Now you're gonna have to times by 2 that negative pressure. All right, so if it says 4, then you're gonna say, well, we're pulling 8 inches of vacuum. And we're also able to go to our set RPM page, and that'll set our vacuum rev limit as well as our auger rev limit. The vacuum rev limit comes set at 1800. And our auger rev limit, we set it at about 1100 as well. And there's really no need to go any faster than either one. They're vacuuming adequately, and it's auger, and it's emptying adequately at those rev limits as well. And we should be it. Now we have a diagnostics page here that'll tell us any active engine fault codes that we have going on with our system, as well as any Mensch faults that are happening with that system.